Hello, Hank Cooper here from Boats on Wheels. Today we're at Chichester Harbour, Chichester Marina to be exact, and we're here to have a look at this lovely little trailer sailor that's come up for sale to us recently. It's a little VIKO S21 called Andiamo, and it's in really great shape. I'd like to take a little tour of her, show you some of her features, and tell you why this little boat's going to be worth having a view of. So what you immediately notice when you take a look at these little VIKO S21s is that they've got decent high freeboard, and this one's actually got a little spray hood as well, so they're super dry boats to sail, nice and safe from the inside of the well-combed cockpit, and it means that you're not going to get too wet even though it's only a 21 footer. They've got a little fractional rig, light mast that you can bring down really easily if you're looking to trailer sail. Andiamo's also got stack pack system that allows you to drop the main into the lazy jacks and zip it up and tuck it away for the evening. And this one's got, as you can see, two separate portholes in the top sides which bring lots of extra light back into the cabin as well. At the back here, see that you can actually raise the rudder right out of the water, keeping it nice and clean. And this one's got a lifting bulb keel as well, which you might just be able to spot under the waterline. It's got 450 kilos of ballast under it, yet it can be winched right up, so that means you can sail some lovely shallow waters and explore those tiny little creeks if you wanted to. Taking a look around the foredeck now, you've got the head sail on a furler which goes back to the cockpit. No need to go forward for this. You've got an escape hatch on the deck, and you've got an anchor locker which I'll open in a moment. And as you can see there is that all of the lines from the mast are fed back to the cockpit, so everything can be done from the safety of the cockpit. This boat has full navigation lighting right to the top of the mast. Can't really see that from here, and that hole that you can see at the bottom of the mast behind the stainless steel fitting is actually for the gym pole. This boat's got a gym pole lifting kit. Allows you to drop the mast really easily. The mast has its own tabernacle, which pivots the mast up and back, and then when the mast is down, it sits on that bracket on the transom there. That means that you can basically drop it really easily. The mast VIKO have done a really good job of making mast stepping and unstepping a super easy job. Have a look inside the cockpit now. Big open cockpit, open transom, well protected by the guard wires at the back. You see that this one's got little cushions to sit on in the cockpit too, with backrests behind, which I was a bit of a critic of when I first saw them, but actually they're super comfortable. And both the seats and the cockpit sole have synthetic teak on them as well, making it really comfortable, and it looks a lot cleaner too. This little boat's powered by a Honda 6-horse 4-stroke outboard, which is bought with the boat, and that goes down on a little retractable bracket. It means that it will go right down into water, but keep it out of the water when it's not needed. And the tiller on this little boat is stainless steel, and being made of stainless steel means it's not going to deteriorate. You'll see on the back here also has the control lines to allow you to drop the rudder into the water and pull it up again when things get a little shallow or you're done sailing for the day. So just to come back for a moment for the mast support bracket on the back of the boat, this is where obviously your guard wires are attached to at the back, stop anybody falling over the back. The owner's currently using this as a place to put the solar panel, which is trickle charging the battery, but you can also put your horseshoe lifebuoy on the back here as well, for if you wanted to add one of those. Staying at the back of the boat, you've got your backstay tensioner here to introduce some mast bend when you need it, nice and easily accessible for the helmsman. And at the moment the main sheet is positioned out here on the guardrail to keep it out of the way, but normally that can be controlled from inside the middle of the cockpit. You see that synthetic teak looks really good from here, doesn't it? As I mentioned, the owner of this boat has a solar cell attached to the back, and this is actually attached to a little socket here on the transom, and that can actually also double up as your power feed for a tiller pilot should you wish to add one. The main navigation aid in the cockpit is the log and depth units. It's in the Raymarine i40. Just does the job for a little boat like this. That's all you need to have available. Looking forward, under the protection of the spray hood, you've got all the control lines coming through clutches and two large winches back to the cockpit, and neatly organised too. Nice to see. You've got your winch handle pocket too, so everything is really accessible. And just pull the cushion back for a moment, and this is where you've got your synthetic teak on the cockpit seats as well. And here you've got your cockpit locker, which shows where you might store fenders and buckets and things like that, and obviously that's also where the external tank for the outboard sits as well, all within easy reach. Having a quick look at the bow, where the roller furler for the jib sits into the anchor locker. You've got a big old anchor actually, and an 8mm chain and a lot of rope as well, and then you've got your water fill cap in the anchor locker as well. Good and deep, if you can fit a decent sized anchor in here. So one of the main reasons these VIKO S21s are so popular is because they offer a huge amount of room down below. You get down the companionway steps and you've got a V-berth at the front, two very short berths for kids in the saloon, and a really big one at the back, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got a little galley area off to port, and you've got an enclosed heads off to starboard. Whereas right in the middle, that's your keel casing. It's where the keel comes out. You can just about see the pulleys there. And so if you're lifting the keel up, it'll come out through that casing over there. But it doubles up as a really nice big table too. So sitting in Andiamo, it's a lovely light open feel to it. There's lots of light coming in through the window, through the escape hatch, and you can see in the background also it's got an extra port light in the top sides, which again allows lots of extra light to come through. So yeah, you do feel like you're in a lovely light space. Up ahead there you can see the bottom of the anchor locker with a little locker underneath, which is inside. Another port light there, and here you've got the keel lifting arrangement. You can actually lift this up and inspect the keel from down below, which is really nice actually. That allows you to make sure that everything is where it should be. And behind the bench seats here in the cabin, there's lots of stowage area as well, so little knickknacks can be hidden from view or prevent them from falling out. I'm going to look down here. This is below the cockpit. You've got this vast area, which is your double rear bed. It's massive, very comfortable. The owner has put a charging point in there as well, look. And you've got some light coming in through another porthole there, so you can sit up here, have a nice cup of tea with the light coming in the morning. Glorious. And what you can do as well to make life easier for when you're moving around late at night, this whole ladder removes out of the way, and what you're left with is a nice space to move around the galley, in and out of the in the heads compartment. It's a really clever touch. The galley itself got a little bit of storage above it, a sink with pumped water, electric pumped water from a bladder in the bow of the boat, a work surface, and then you've got storage underneath it as well, quite deep actually, and access to one of your stopcocks there too. There's another locker under the bed here, and that's a big square one, relatively shallow, probably about a foot deep. And then there you've got your access to the batteries at the back of the boat as well. Having a look inside the heads compartment. So you've got a marine heads, very unusual in a boat this size, but practical. You've got a bar for hanging all of your wet weather gear. You know, having a wet lock is amazing in a boat this size. And you've got lighting above, and obviously a bit of the lighting from the window too. So yeah, very smart little feature in a boat this size. On the floor here in the cabin, this is lovely sort of teak effect style carpeting, which is really nice and soft underfoot, and lovely in the morning when you're still in bare feet. And it's not nicer than the plastic to walk on, and makes a nice little touch too, doesn't it? And as I mentioned before, this table can be lifted, this table leaf can be lifted, so you can probably sit, when you would do it on both sides, you could probably sit about 6 around this table. Nice if you've got lots of friends or family around you as well. So this wraps up our little video of Andiamo. I'm hiding my way from the sun at the minute because it's beating down, so the spray hood is actually pretty good for keeping the sun off as well as the spray. I hope you've enjoyed our little tour. If you want to know more about this lovely little boat, then get in touch with us at Boats on Wheels. Bye bye.